I don't know if you have been scrolling online and you see somebody telling you, if you don't buy this thing will happen to you. Like, you don't threaten people just because you want them to buy your product. Hey guys, welcome to a fantastic episode of Flip the Social Suite podcast. I'm really excited to have you here. So, I'm going to be honest with you, like, you can't believe that this is like my 10th attempt of recording this particular episode. I keep making mistakes, noise in the background, but then finally, I just hope this will be the last one. Like, I'm just going to go right into it and get exactly what I want. So, if you really want to support me and you're enjoying this podcast, please remember to subscribe, share this podcast to any of your friends, your family. I really appreciate that. And always feel free to leave me a comment down below, leave me a review, ask me questions, and also share advice. Give me an advice because I'm also looking to learn from you guys as well. So, based on, the second to the last episode I dropped, that I was talking about how to stop, in fact, why you should stop begging people to like buy your product. I actually got a lot of questions. People reacted on Instagram, Twitter, and WhatsApp as well, asking me, okay, now I don't want them to beg people to buy their product. What better way? What should they do? Yeah, I'm going to be throwing more light on that. That's why I'm going to be talking about this topic, how to market your products on social media without sounding desperate or looking salesy. And I don't know if you know the meaning of the word salesy, but salesy is as simple as knowing when someone is selling to you. People don't really like having that feeling. People just want to buy things they love genuinely. So when someone feels like they are being sold to, they kind of like opt out. But if they eventually buy, they won't want to buy again. So that's why being salesy is not really a good thing when it comes to business, when it comes to marketing. So let's get right into it. Marketing your product on social media without coming across as desperate or overly salesy requires a strategic and customer-centric approach. So I'm going to be sharing with you some tips that will help you achieve that balance. Let's get right into it. The first thing you should consider is focusing on value, like focus on value. Instead of aggressively pushing your product, create content that will provide value to your audience. I don't know if I can overemphasize on this enough. That energy you are using to push your product, telling people to come and buy, you can as well use that same energy and create content that will provide value to your audience. And this could actually come as educational content, how to guide, tips and tricks, whatever. Those content should be able to address your audience pain point or interest. So this is like a way to attract people. This is like a way to get more eyeballs to whatever you are doing. So that is why you have to focus on giving value if you really want people to pay attention to what you do. So the second thing you should consider is telling your story. Tell stories about yourself, about your brand. Share stories about your products, how they were created, the inspiration behind them, and the problems they solve. Stories are engaging and humanizes your brand, making it easier for people to connect with your products. It really makes it easier for people to relate to you, for people to trust you and know that you are actually real and you are someone that they get you, they know you without actually knowing you. I don't know, but this third one I'm going to talk about, some people are already getting it right. If you go on Instagram, if you go on TikTok, you'll see people actually showing behind the scene of what they are doing. Let's say all these people into organic, you see them showing a sneak peek of videos when they are making the soap or whatever. So that's what I'm going to be talking about in this third tip. This is behind the scene, sneak peek. Share glimpses of your product process, office culture, and the people behind your brand. I don't know if you are owner of a business and you don't even show your face, you don't know what you're missing out. When people know the person that is behind it, it would easily make them want to trust you. And also, when you are sharing like the process of your product, I don't know what else you're selling. Let's say you're a nail technician and you do nails. If you can show people how you paint nails, how you like come up with those designs, the materials, the tools you're using, it can actually like make people to like, okay, this person is for real. I want to like, invest in your product, because no one literally wants to throw away their money. You get me, right? So another thing you should actually consider is educate, don't sell. I think I've said something related to this, but let me break this down. Provide information about your product in a way that it educates your audience about their benefits, their futures, and how they can enhance their life. Avoid using aggressive sales language. That's the same thing I'm talking about. Like I don't know if you have been scrolling online and you see somebody telling you, if you don't buy this thing will happen to you. Like, you don't threaten people just because you want them to buy your product. So you have to like avoid using all those aggressive sales language and learn how to communicate with people. Tell people, educate people, provide information about your product. Like, you can legit be selling things and people don't even know what you are selling. But if you actually like, provide information about your product in a way that it educates them about their benefits and futures, it can actually like, make them grow interest, and now they know that you have a solution to their problem. Like, a lot of people have problems and they don't know about it till you tell them. So you see why it's very important to educate people about what you sell. So I hope that actually like is very helpful to you. And the last thing I'm going to be talking about is you sharing. Second to the last thing I'll be talking about is you sharing customer reviews and testimonial. Oh my God, like, there's no literally the fastest way to grow your business than this. Honestly, sharing your reviews and testimonial is like showing people evidence that you are real and your product is good. When people know that, okay, someone else have actually used that product and it worked for them, or like they actually got what they ordered, I don't know whatever you are into, but like when you are showing your audience your customer reviews and testimonial, it can actually like increase trust. If the trust they have for you was in 0, it can actually skyrocket it to 100, because people need to see proof that you are exactly what you say you are. You get me, right? So that is why it's very, very important. And I know that some people will be like, okay, how do I even get these reviews and testimonials? Honestly, I don't know. Let's say you're a skincare, or okay, let's say you are into the business of like you sell luxury shoes. You have actually sold a couple of pairs of shoes to some customers, right? And you believe that, okay, you don't have reviews and testimonial to post on your business page. I would advise you, reach out to those your previous customers that have bought from you and ask them a question. Ask them when they got your shoe, the shoe that they bought from you, how did they feel? Like, ask them how they loved it. Ask them to like give you a review of like how it feels for them. And just like that, you have a review and you have a testimonial. So sharing customer reviews and testimonials, actually like it can showcase positive feedback from your customers, and this can literally build trust and credibility, making it more likely for others to consider your product. So finally, I want to give out this advice. Remember that authenticity is key. Tailor your approach to your brand's identity and your audience's preferences. And also, consistency, value, and genuine desire to engage with your audience will help you market your products effectively on social media without coming across as desperate or salesy. So, if you actually like listen to this very point, I'm going to like ask you to do me a favor and make sure you apply literally everything I said on this episode, and then come back to me and, give me a feedback on the results that you got from that. So this will be the end of this episode. I don't really want it to be like too long. Thank you for listening and see you next week. Bye.